Alright, so part 2 of the review video on the leaf blowers that I have. So I'm doing part 2 because, well, part 1 was a little bit too long. Part 1 was just on the PB400E. And so another thing that I just don't really like with the little stick handle right that I would see on the tube, like on here on my PB500T, seem to have much more fatigue though too, which kind of feel a little bit of fatigue in my right arm right now. And also this one's a little bit uncomfortable too when it's on your back though. I think the reason why these straps don't quite seem to go out that far, but I'm starting to get the feel for it now since I've been getting to the feeling of it since I just used it the other day. Alright, so we'll do the review on these blowers here. So we'll start out with this one here. This is a 2009 Echo PB251. Had this blower for 3 years. It's a great leaf blower. You can still get a handheld blower like this from Echo called the PB255, except it has the flare end tube. They don't make the PB251s no more. It got replaced by the PB250s, which in my opinion, I honestly think that the PB251s are much better than the PB250s, in my opinion. So this one is 65 decibels, category 1. So it's fairly quiet. This one doesn't even say on how many decibels it is, since it's so old. I believe according to the Echo website it is 72 decibels, which that would be category 3, I think. Something like that, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention the maximum velocity on this one. This one blows 180 miles per hour, and I think the cubic feet per minute, I think it's 375 CFM, I think, if I remember correctly. Not too sure. I'll just have to check out the Echo website. This one here blows 145 miles per hour and 390 CFM. So that's pretty powerful for a handheld blower like this. Now, from what I have noticed, one thing between the PB251 and then the PB250s that you see now, the PB250s are actually a bit lighter than this one. From what I checked out on the Echo website, the PB250s, according to the Echo website, it says that it weighs 9.5 pounds. This one is 9.9 pounds. So it's pretty light, definitely easy to maneuver, and also a lot less fatigue. So we'll start this one up. We'll see how it starts. So let's turn it on, put it on choke, give it about 5 primes. Alright. Now that's an Echo for you, one pull. Alright, I'll just put you on the tripod and then I'm going to blow all over there just to show y'all on how quiet this blower really is. Alright, definitely a great leaf blower from Echo. As far as getting a handheld blower from Echo, I would recommend the PB255 with the flare end to be much more powerful. Cool. And I paid about $169 for this blower 3 years ago at Home Depot. This one, I think my dad paid around $250 with it back in 1990, which I was about 5 years old back then. Whereas he also bought the Echo SRM 2201, which doesn't work anymore, and the Lawn Boy 8461 commercial. Alright, so now finally for the Echo PB 500T backpack blower. So this one I paid $299 at Home Depot on sale during their fall sale. I bought this in early October, and definitely a great leaf blower. This is probably by far the best leaf blower that I've ever used. Here's its back end right here. It's nice and comfortable. Probably, well, not quite as comfortable as some of the Echo backpack blowers nowadays, such as like the PB770. Theirs is much more comfortable from what I have seen, but this one is good enough for me. So this one here, look at the specs over here. Yeah, right there, it has a 50.8 cc engine. This one was built in August of 2011. See, this one is 70 decibels, category 2. So this one is a lot quieter than the PB400E. But the PB400E actually seems to be much more powerful than this one. This one blows 162 miles per hour and 450 CFM. So it has much higher cubic feet per minute than this one. So you can get this model with either a tube mounted throttle like you see right here, or a hip mounted throttle, kind of like with this one, except the hip mounted throttles on the Echo backpack blowers now, they're way much longer, make it a lot easier for the operator to operate it, instead of having to reach all the way back, a little further back over to your hip to like give this one throttle. It's a little bit more complicated though than the ones now. So, and also one thing, here's the fuel tank on this one is right back here, and the fuel tank on this one is right over at the very back. This one's just right over in the middle. This, it has a much bigger gas tank. This is a 60 point something ounce. I can't quite remember for sure. I know it's more than 60 ounces, the capacity on this gas tank. This one is just a little bit over 50 ounces. So, yeah. Alright, so we'll start this one up, see how it runs. Alright, so let's turn it on. Put it on choke. Get to the primer bulb. Oh, hang on. There we go. Give it about 5 primes. Alright. Put you back on the tripod. We'll see how the PB500T starts. Oh yeah, that one is way much easier starting than the PB400E. Alright, so put this one on. Cool. Alright, cool. You know, I thought before I end the video, I'm going to bring all 3 of the blowers right here in the yard, and I'm going to start them up. Just hear them both running at the same time. Alright, so this might take me a couple seconds. All right. First I'll start the PB251, the PB500T, and then finally the PB400E, and hear how much louder that one is. stand all the way back here. See, you can just barely hear the PB251 and the PB500T running. You can just barely hear them running because that PB400E is just so loud. Whew! Boy, sure made a lot of noise. Alright, so that's my little review on these 3 blowers. So, hope y'all enjoyed this video. This fall I will do a video on how well all 3 of these blowers will blow leaves. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video. So, thanks for watching.